Through Nissan's Safe Trips campaign, together with the Department of Tourism, we're going to Boracay. We're taking these cars. We also have the Terra, the new Almera, and even the Leaf. We're going to bring all of them all the way to Caticlan, and we're going to take the Roro to Boracay, and we're gonna find out how exactly we can travel safely during this pandemic. So for you guys who don't want to take the plane, if you want to go to Boracay, this would serve as a good guide for you guys. So we still have a lot of kilometers to cover. We're still far away from our destination. It's gonna take several hours to drive until we get to the Roro, until we get to Boracay. So it's gonna be fun. Let's hop back in. We've just left Batangas Port. We're already aboard the Roro. It's kind of noisy outside, that's why we're here inside the car. We're expecting to reach the Calapan port in Mindoro in about an hour or so. So for now, we're just going to rest for a bit, take our time, and get some sleep in. We'll check back in the morning once we do get there. So we've just gone through our first official stop of the day. We're already here in Calapan, Mindoro, and from here we're going to drive to Bulalakaw Port in a bit. I believe it's going to be a two-hour drive or so, and it's going to get a bit stricter from here. I think we're going to need our S-passes, our health declaration forms, our QR codes, all those stuff we prepared for this trip. We're going to need them to cross the borders. We're going to show them to you as you go along, just so you know when you'll need them and where you'll need them in case you want to drive to Boracay on your own. So the sun's finally up. We've arrived here near the Bulalakaw port. We're just at a hotel nearby. We're having breakfast. We're taking a quick rest before we leave for Caticlan. Now it's actually pretty interesting. Nissan set up a station here. They've got the Leaf. This is actually not charging. It's not charging. It's being used to power those appliances. There's a water dispenser, there's an air pot, and there are juice dispensers there. It's actually pretty cool. You don't get to see a car powering such appliances every day. Right now we're just waiting to board the boat to Caticlan. It's gonna be a 3-hour Roro ride from there, and we'll catch you guys later. We're here at the Bulalakaw port already. We're getting ready to board the Roro. As of now, we've already been on the road for nearly 12 hours. Once we do get to Boracay, we're going to do a recap. We're going to show you all the documents, all the QR codes that we'll be needing to prepare prior to this trip. It's been a fun experience. We're excited to wrap it up in a bit. We'll check back in with you guys later. Sam from Ian. We've been on the road and traveling by sea for how many hours now? Shucks, I lost count. It's like 15 hours, I think. Hey, in a bit, we're finally arriving at Shangri-La Boracay. Alright. So we just arrived at Shangri-La. Finally, we're here after, I don't know, 19 hours. Just gonna settle down a bit and go wrap things up for today. So let's head back inside. So after 19 long hours of travel, we're finally here at Shangri-La Boracay, and we're now settled down at the hotel, and we've taken the time to freshen up even, and we'll finally show you what we went through today. So first thing first, one of the documents they asked us to prepare was this. This is an S-Pass, which you can get through espass.ph, it's the espass website. Pardon these notes. There's just really a lot to take in. Now, some cities with travel restrictions, they require you to get an S-Pass. That includes Aklan, so this will help you get through some of the borders, some of the checkpoints. You just head to the espass.ph website and you apply for a travel pass-through permit. That's what they call it. Now they'll ask you for the trip details, your vehicle details, and your driver's license or valid IDs. And approval is instant, so you get this with the QR code right away. The second document they asked us to prepare was this health declaration card. You need this to get to Boracay, the island itself. Now, you go through the touristboracay.com website and you apply for this. Just click Boracay and you just need to provide the travel details, your trip details. You just need to give your place of origin, this is the destination, or your hotel name, and your vehicle details. If you're going on Aurora, you'll provide the plate number of the license plate of your car. If you're on a plane, which didn't happen for us, you just need to provide the flight number and the seat number. After you click submit on the touristboracay.com website, you'll see a confirmation page for your application. You just need a screenshot of that. Then you also need a negative RT-PCR test. We were tested just the day before we left for the island, and you need a confirmed booking form. This is basically confirmation of your accommodation, wherever you are staying in the island, and a valid ID. You just need to send those to touristboracay@gmail.com. You can see everything on the website. It's pretty straightforward. After you send in all those documents, all those requirements via email, you'll be provided with this. This is the actual form. It has that QR code that you need, and that's it. You've got your OHDC. All these documents, we have them printed out. We also have them on our cell phones. When we do go out, when we're out and about, we always bring them with us. Now, today we're just gonna call it a night. It's been super tiring, but tomorrow we're going to drive around Aklan. But no, before we get into the details about that, we also needed an OHDC for Aklan because we're going back to Caticlan. Currently, we're in the island, in Malay. We're going back to the port tomorrow. We're going to drive around and we'll be needing this OHDC of Aklan. This you can apply for in the touristboracay.com website as well. but you won't be needing the other documents like the negative RT-PCR results. You just apply for it on the website. Then after you finish your form, you'll get this immediately. You don't need to send anything to any email address whatsoever. Moving on, tomorrow we'll be driving the Nissan Almera. A few of us will be driving the Terra and the Navara. I'm excited because it's gonna be my first time to drive the Almera, and not really sure yet where we're gonna go, but it's gonna be exciting. These are places that were recommended to us, some tourist spots you can go to outside of Boracay Island itself. So for now, let's just calling it a night and check back in with you guys tomorrow. So day 2, we're starting off day 2. We're going to drive the Nissan Almera today. We'll be going around some tourist spots in Aklan. We'll have basically the entire day to drive around. So we'll show you around the island and let's go have some fun. Driving the old Almera today. Let's go, let's go. We're here at Beach in Buruanga. It's about a 30-minute drive from the Caticlan port where we left off this morning. It's a nice white sand beach. There aren't a lot of people here yet. If you're looking for a spot you can go to just enjoy some time, enjoy the ocean, this would be a nice spot. Although we have to say that it's kind of difficult to get here because they're still developing the road leading to this shore. So you're gonna have to walk a bit far down, and it's gonna be an even bigger chore going up. Well, we'll take some time here to rest for a bit, and good luck to us going back. All right. Right now, we're just waiting to leave the parking area. We're headed to Aklan. It's about, I think, 50 kilometers from here, so it's going to be another long drive. But yeah, it's another tourist spot we can head to. Let's hop back in. My first time driving the Nissan Almera, and I have to say I'm really impressed. I was expecting a lot from the 1-liter 3-cylinder turbo engine, and driving it right now, it doesn't disappoint. I was a bit skeptical about the CVT at first, but for the most part it's been all good throughout our long drive. I'm still eager to try out that manual transmission. I'm sure it's going to be even more fun. Now, if you want to read more, if you want to learn more about the Nissan Almera, we already have a review up on our website, so you can check that one out. So we're back at Shangri-La Boracay, and things didn't really go as planned today. We weren't able to go to all the places that we wanted to, but still we were able to go to a few of them. We were able to go to a beach, and we were able to drive to Aklan.
Now, what this shows you is that if you try to drive to Boracay and you park at Malay, at the port, then you take a jetty or whatever to Boracay Island itself. When you go back there, when you go back to Caticlan, you can drive around. You can use the car to drive around. You can go to so many places. Now, when the restrictions start easing up, maybe one of these days we'll be able to show you all the other places you can go to apart from the island itself. I guess that's all we have for you today. That's all we have for our drives in Boracay. It's been an entirely different experience, and you know, if you try to go do what we did, you might encounter something different. The situation might be different from what it is right now, but for the most part, at least you saw what we did or what we went through, and like I said, it's been fun. It was super long travel, but there's a lot of possibilities with this kind of route. Now, that's all we have for you today. That about wraps up our Boracay Island tour. If you like what you see here, don't forget to leave us a thumbs up and click the subscribe button if you haven't do yet, and follow us on social media. It's at Top Your PH, Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. So, for Top Your Philippines, this is Leandro Gesha, and we'll see you in the next one.